Now that's wild, right? This shot you just saw was made using AI inside of Higgsfield, and they've just launched Kling 3.0, which completely changed the game. But it's not just the tools that make you a good AI video maker, it's about how you use them. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to master cinematic videos like a pro, write better prompts, and get the most out of this model, even if you're a complete beginner. And the best part, you can access Kling 3.0 on Higgsfield for unlimited generations, so you don't have to worry about running out of credits while you're experimenting. And don't worry, I've actually documented this entire workflow inside my free school community, so check the link in the description. Now let's get into it. So once you're on Higgsfield, go to the top navigation bar and select video, and from the models, pick Kling 3.0. Now let's start with text-to-video generation. When you don't have a start keyframe, it's very important to give the model as much information as possible. Think of it as describing the scene to your producer. The crucial things to remember are: who is performing the action, where is it happening, what do we want them to do, and how is the camera moving? Of course, I know this process can be hard for you, and that's why I trained this custom GPT. Again, I will leave the link to this in my community. It's specifically trained to help you come up with creative ideas and write cinematic prompts. Whether you have an idea and need more details, or you have an image and want help describing the scene in more detail. So, let's say I want to generate a video of a cheetah walking rapidly toward the camera across a green field, but I don't know how to describe the scene in more detail. So here's what I do. Right here inside the GPT, I just type, "Help me with this idea," and then paste the prompt. As you can see, it comes up with 4 different ideas that I can choose from. For now, I'll just choose this one titled National Geographic. So you just copy this prompt and paste it in Higgsfield. Now simply click on Generate. As you can see, this is honestly next level. The way the walking rhythm lines up with the sound effects is crazy. You can literally hear the breathing matching each step, and you can even notice the slight camera shake. That's what grounds the shot and makes the whole thing feel real, like you're actually there. Most AI models usually give you terrible textures when generating text to video. And look, I can't say that this is peak level yet, but it's getting pretty close. Okay, that was all fun. But now, let's move on to image to video, since that's what you'll be using 95% of the time. I have this image of an eagle soaring directly toward the camera. Now, when it comes to image to video, you don't always have to go into too much detail. I'll just go with a simple prompt, like wings flapping slowly. But if you want more detail, you can always just go back to the GPT, upload the image, and below it add something like, "I want this eagle soaring directly toward the camera. Can you help me come up with better prompts?" Just hit generate. Now, it's going to analyze this for us. And you can see here, it's actually going to give us a few different amazing examples. So, I'll just choose a prompt from here. I think this one sounds great. I'll just copy and paste it here. Click on generate. That's just fantastic. Again, the movement feels very natural, and the sound of the wings makes it all even more intense. From all the tests I've run so far, I've noticed that Kling 3.0 is really good at understanding the scene and adding subtle details that you wouldn't even think of on your own. Alright, to create a consistent character, I'm gonna go hard on it this time. I'm gonna test it with this image of a man from behind. You can't see the face at all. So I'll just upload this face as a reference right here. And for the prompt, I'll keep it pretty simple. He turns around and starts walking towards the camera. Now, just click on generate. And look at that, it perfectly inserted the face and it doesn't morph, which is a very important thing. This used to be a big headache with other video generators because if the face wasn't visible in the start frame, the AI would usually hallucinate a completely different face. Alright, this feature is a total game changer. Start and end frames. So you basically upload 2 images. One is where the video should begin, and one is where it should end. Let's test it out with these 2 images. A man with sunglasses looking up, and these blazing meteors. This idea literally just came to my mind. Now, you could type in a detailed prompt describing the scene, but I'm just going to say something very simple. The man looking up at the sky, then transition the scene to show blazing meteors. Once that's done, you just click on generate. And there you go. This is ridiculously good. This is so useful when you need transitions between 2 different shots. I'm sure we could have achieved an even smoother result with a more detailed prompt, but for minimal effort, this is great. Alright, let's say you want to zoom in during a video. I have a wide shot image of this girl in a supermarket reaching for a golden French fry. I'm gonna add some details with a prompt. The girl grabs one golden French fry. The camera zooms in and stops on the lips just as she takes the bite. Add a brief slow motion to the bite itself. Look at that. just insanely realistic. It starts with her face slightly blurred, then slowly pulls focus as she leans in. The camera stops right on the lips, exactly where I wanted it, and it nailed the crunch sound, perfectly synced with the bite. That is just next level. Alright, now let me show you how you can add emotion. This part is really interesting. I've got this image of a woman crying, and when it comes to image to video, you really don't need to overcomplicate it. I'm just gonna write something simple, strong emotion, and I'll make it a bit fun too. I'll add a line like, "I just can't hold it anymore. I just broke up with Saidox."
I just can't hold it anymore. I just broke up with Saidox.
So yeah, she completely mispronounces my name, but hey, no problem. Honestly though, this looks ridiculously realistic. Now, if you want to learn more about cinematic films, then click the video that's on the screen right now where I will walk you through how to use Higgsfield to make your own cinematic films.